Mike Shady, the survivor of game number 1 against Curtis Odom here in match number 2 in Denver, Colorado.
And we're looking for our first 200 as the first game didn't produce one.
So the final there, 184 to 173. Of course, it's a bit of a payback because Brian Goebel defeated Mike Shady last year in Tucson when he went right up the ladder and captured his first ever title at Golden Pin Lane.
That's true, he did. Shady leaves the 8-pin on the first shot, what they say is the only true tap in bowling. Again, I never really believed that. I thought there were a lot of taps.
Well, I wonder if he got tapped in that 299 game last night. As I mentioned, he had one 5-game stretch where he averaged 256 and won all 5 matches. That's why he ended up on the telecast here this afternoon.
Well, 3 out of his last 4 games, he shot 268, 299, 256. So.
And the player who started with the first 10 in the position round last night, Curtis Odom, solidified his position in the championship round with a brilliant game last night in game number 42.
And Curtis in practice was going back and forth between this blue ball and a pink ball, and told him he had to get his thing color coordinated.
Comes out, ball hangs, and not the way you want to start frame number 1.
The 1, 2, 6, 10, and again we see the characteristic of this pair, that when you hang it over the lip, as he switches to the pink ball immediately for the spare. Doesn't make it back on lane 62. Yet we know you can go high, as Goebel missed a hip in on the left. So.
No spare in the first, and so Odom trails by 12.
Curtis holds the ball down right at his side. Talk to him about that. He says he does this because he's comfortable with it. Control in the swing there. Kind of bobs up and down and weaves up there. Nice long slide. Very short backswing, and he's very accurate and very gutty.
A runaway freight train as he misses the head pin left. So
boy, we're
it's
seeing
a magical mystery tour right now.
I'll tell you what. We're getting some wild things here as Curtis throws the ball over about the 7th board, trying to get it to about the 3rd, and the ball's just going left right away. This blue ball hooks more than the pink ball for him, and he's got a tough spare here.
Comes out firing, needs a break, and he gets it. Tough start for Curtis Odom, who's just kind of hanging on right now to stay close.
And Denny, you wonder how long these guys are going to stay with this outside line that is so critical, that if they throw it wide, it's a washout, and if they're left, they miss the head pin on the left. I mean, why not try someplace else on the lane?
Well, you've got to have a B game, right?
I would think so.
Haven't seen it yet. Shady once again playing about the 2 board. Messenger comes around, falls a bit short, and he leaves the 10 pin.
Well, I guarantee you when we get to the left-handers in the top 2 positions, these guys are going to have to do more than just get spares in order to win that match.
It appeared in the practice session as if both John Mazza and also Parker Bone III had effective shots not only in but also out. So you're right. Whichever right-hander gets to the championship game or even to the semifinal better be prepared to throw some more strikes.
Shady makes a spare easily. He's leading by 11 pins, but right now, with the way these 2 players are performing on this championship pair, any lead is precarious.
Started his collegiate career at the University of Wisconsin lacrosse in 1985 and promptly won the national championship and then transferred to Nebraska.
Wins the national championship and then transfers.
Yep. One more of a challenge, I guess, huh? Another 10 pin, this time a solid 10. It would appear as if Shady, though, has made the intricate little moves on this championship pair. At least he's hitting the pocket on both lanes.
Well, at least the first 3 shots, he's got all 3 in the pocket, but no strikes.
Yeah, but 9 counts look pretty good as compared to 6 and 7s.
Especially with some of these configurations that the players are leaving.
It'd be a geometry major to figure out how to pick up some of these things. What happened to the good old days when you used to bowl when it was either a washout or 4-9?
4-9?
Curtis Odom, who would love to forget the first 2 frames and move on from here.
Just from that. Missed the hip hit on the right and missed it on the left.
We'll find out. You miss it on the left on the right-hand lane. Let's see if he misses it on the right on the left-hand lane. Can't play out there, Mike, right now.
That's what I would think, Dan. That's all I can think of. If I were out there bowling right now, I just think I got to do something totally different. Because what I got out here, it's just not working. Curtis threw that first shot. Boy, he just shakes his head. My family always used to tell me how many times I did that. So.
A rather ominous sign.
Yeah.
Down by 11. He's still close. Haven't seen a strike here in game number 2.
My wife used to be able to walk in the bowling center and look at me, and if I had my hand in my pocket as I was coming back, she knew I was struggling.
That was it. Curtis goes back with a lighter colored ball and a flush strike.
He says the pink ball matches my shirt. I'm going to use it.
Mike Shady by 11.
Curtis, right over about the first arrow, swinging it out to the second or third board. Much better reaction. I don't think we'll see the blue ball again.
A little more speed on the right-hand lane for Shady this trip, and he was fortunate to catch a light hit.
Well, the light hit seems to be carrying better than anything else right now when he gets it in her.
Parker Bone III has qualified number 2 and John Mazza number 1, but two of the ladies that were instrumental in bringing this event here and doing such a marvelous job are on hand to watch.
Regina is the manager and Veronica is the assistant manager here at Celebrity. Shady says that light hit works pretty well, Dan.
I think I'll stick with it. A sight for sore eyes.